What's up, guys? This is Dan Zav, and today I thought I would bring you guys a little video just to show one of my favorite shoes, and it's tied to another release that's going to come out in 2021. But yeah, before I go ahead and do that, I just wanted to talk really quick because I know recently in the US, more specifically, there's been a lot of stuff going on about injustice and racial equality and equality in general. And I just wanted to just say that to all my, all my friends, all my brothers and sisters that are going through anything, through a tough time, I'm always here to help you guys out. I don't have any links to any petitions or any donation sites or GoFundMe's or anything like that, but because I don't know which ones to put. There's so many out there, but if I do find any, or if you guys know any, just let me know and I'll be sure to go ahead and link it. But yeah, we just got to make sure that the world gets into a better place, that the US more specifically gets in a better place where we can have law enforcement and we can have people of different cultures coexisting and there not be a big issue, especially for I know right now that it's mainly affecting like the Black community and some other communities too, but more specifically that community. So yeah, we just got to make sure that we're all together, and it starts at home. So if we teach everyone about equality from when they're little to when they're adults, hopefully they grasp onto that good knowledge and keep it going forward. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. But yeah, so we got a Jordan box, and it's a Jordan box that you see more commonly with the 7s, the 8s, the 9s, the 10s, 11s. I'm not sure about 12s, but I know pretty much 7 through 11 are going to have this box. Not this color specifically. It's going to be a regular, like gray, a lighter gray Jordan box. It was a glossy finish and the black lid with the red Jumpman also. But yeah, the reason it's like this is it's tied to probably my favorite rapper personally, and this is one of my grails, and I was able to get it. I was lucky enough to get it. Of course, I paid resale, which is a little unfortunate, but I didn't mind because it's an awesome shoe. And I have shown this one in a previous video, but just to give you guys a little bit of the details really quick. To start off, you got that red Jumpman, really nice. It's also present on the shoe. You have the gold Air Jordan. That's a really nice touch on a matted like black box, black lid with the gray, like dark gray, kind of like a, I don't know if it's a cement gray box, but it's a dark gray bottom. It is a pull-off lid, which is very cool. I really like that in boxes, just because I don't like flip-up boxes. This is a little bit cooler to me. But let's go ahead and look at the back first. You got the gold Jumpman here, so you guys can see. Very, very nice gold Jumpman. I really like that so much. And the front is gonna give it away, but here we go with the front. You got the OVO Owl. Very, very nice touch. I really like it. I'm like a box head too, I guess you could say. I really like the boxes that come with it. It is a size 11, so obviously personal size. But let's put the box. Oh, actually no, one more thing. This did come with some pretty cool paper. So you got the OVO and 23 paper. Very nice touch. I wish though that it would have come with a bit more, because for a collab shoe like this, to this degree with this person, with Drake, it's kind of, I would say there wasn't a lot that came with it, but there are a lot of details on the shoe that I guess make up for the lack of like a hang tag or some like really, really nice like accessories with the shoe. But this is the shoe. I believe I showed you guys the shoe last video. You see it there. See that red Jumpman, gold bottoms. You look at the side panels, the heel counter, all that. On the medial side, some nice gold hits. I really like it. It's like a dark gold, almost like a bronze, and then your light gold, OVO gold, I should say, hit. Let me actually see what it is. It's metallic gold, but we'll say OVO gold because that's what Drake uses on his line. You got the OVO owl, the hit right there, really nice, and it's an actual like rubber emblem. And then inside in the sock liner, you got the full sock liner, the whole thing with the 8's. It's the same with the 7's, 6's also. And then there's the OVO owl, and I have worn these quite a bit, so it's peeling off. But that's kind of normal. It does have a leather insole, which I think is very nice because it makes it that much more bearable. Because this personally isn't the most comfortable Jordan to wear, especially if you're going to be wearing it for a while, like I have. Because I used to work at Finish Line, so you know, shout out to Finish Line. But yeah, they're not the best shoe to wear for a job, especially for something like Finish Line where you're standing all day and going up and down ladders occasionally. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a cool shoe, and you know, you got your red Jumpman there. I really like that just because you can wear it with pretty much anything. Inside the tongue, here you go. You got that welcome, and that's very nice touch. But yeah, this shoe, it's hold on, let me just get this napkin. I'm gonna put this just so we don't get the table all messed up. But yeah, it's definitely a shoe that I really like. The quality on the shoe, I would say for a Jordan, is really good. It's not that Jordans are anything bad, but there's a couple Jordans, especially like what you would typically see as a general release shoe, where quality control isn't the greatest at times, but I mean, and the materials may not be the greatest, but I mean, it is a mass-produced shoe. So you look at something like, I don't know, Jordan 3 Chlorophyll, for instance. One of the other shoes I have to make a video on pretty soon, but it does have some cosmetic flaws. And you know, it's something understandable, especially when they're making 1 million, 2 million, 3 million pairs of those shoes that, you know, everybody should be able to get their hands on. Something like this that was a little bit more limited. I was surprised at the material choice that they chose to go with it. Also, just the way they use the materials. You got suede all in the back half of the shoe, and the primary parts, I would say, are the midfoot panels of the shoe. And then you got your leather straps. I know in the Friends and Family version, they have the OVO owl inside the straps, which is real cool. Unfortunately though, they don't have them here. And then you do have that nice tumbled leather. But I mean, it's not the best leather. It's still a little, I won't say it's cardboard feeling, but it's not soft. It's like, I would say middle ground leather, but you know, nonetheless, it's still a very good shoe, very nice shoe, heavily padded. That's what I like about the 8's. The only downside though is that they get really tight, especially in the toe box area. And that's the same problem with the 7's. The 6's not really, but 7's and the 8's, they're very tight, especially in the toe box area. So I know for like wide footers, you would probably want to go up half a size. I did go true to size on these. They're size 11, which is, you know, my true size. I could wear 11, 11 and a half depending on the shoe. Typically I just go 11 and a half in my Jordan 1s and 11, and in all my other Jordan retros I go 11 because they're a little bit wider, a little bit bigger. But definitely, sorry, I would suggest going a half size up for something like this, like a Jordan 8. But other than that, the main reason I showed this shoe for this particular video is because I believe yesterday or like 2 days ago, they broke news that Drake was gonna have his first Nike collab. So as somebody that grew up around Nike, that is a big fan of Nike, a big fan of Jordan brand too, and a big fan of Drake, it's very cool to see that he's finally getting a Nike collab, something he's been wanting to do for years. And I know they had that little feud thing that happened with Adidas and Drake and Nike, and Adidas possibly picking up Drake and having him as another main artist, because I know they got Pharrell, they got Beyonce, they got Kanye, and now Jonah Hill. But they were gonna pick him up, and then that's when they released the Raptor 4s. You got your Raptor purple, red, black shoe, and then they later on released the one with his signature whenever he like secured the deal with Nike and with Jordan Brand again. So I know they're coming out with an Air Force One, I believe. That's what was leaked. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, and I'll try to find some links also so you guys can check that out too. But yeah, nobody knows what it's gonna look like. They just know it's an Air Force One. So yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Air Force Ones. I have 2 pairs of them. One's the Olivia Kim, another one's a Special Field Air Force One. So definitely not my favorite silhouette, but I mean, if it's a Drake collab, I'm gonna try to get it, especially if I can get it for retail, because I know what resale price is right now, especially with what's happening in the world, with looting and all that. Some of these prices are gonna be skyrocketing. Some of these are gonna be dropping like crazy. So the market's just gonna be messed up because of what's happened. But I mean, aside from that, I'm looking forward to it. But I heard it's supposed to be like mid to late fall or late 2021. So hopefully we can get it in the spring. It is supposed to be a low top. So if it's a low top, that'd be a good spring summer shoe. Fall winter, not so much, just depending on the build of the shoe. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping. But if it's gonna be anything like this, then what I would expect is probably minimal branding, but still a fire shoe. That's what I'm hoping for. But either way, I just thought I'd give you the little quick review of this shoe, and also tie in that to the new OVO collab that's supposed to be coming out. You know, that's something I'm gonna look forward to. Hopefully one day I can own more OVOs. Next year I want to get the OVO 10 in that cream colorway. So yeah, hopefully I can go ahead and pick that up. And just remember, we just need unity, equality. Everybody needs to be able to go to each other without conflict, without all this. And hopefully one day we can get to that, and that's what I'm gonna try to push, especially on YouTube, Instagram, you know, in my daily life. I wanna be able to be a better person for anybody who needs somebody, especially during this tough time. So, you know, if you guys ever need anything, just go ahead and let me know. Either way, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm gonna try to do another collection video, maybe my Jordan 1s this time. So I'll definitely see you guys in the next video, and you guys have a nice day.